For the Oklahoma postgame press conference, we're joined tonight by head coach Sunny Colloway, student athletes Caleb Bushyhead and Dylan Overton. Format will be the same as we've done in the past. We'll take an opening statement from the coach. Questions for only the student athletes first. We'll turn them loose and then take more questions for Coach Colloway. Coach, would you like to make an opening statement, please?
Sure. First and foremost, wow, what an environment. Been to a lot of regionals. You know, I had to play some tough places on the road, and there are some tough environments. I can remember early on Mississippi State in the 90s, and you know, Virginia was not easy, but wow, what a terrific environment. So what I told our guys down the line is embrace it. How fun is this? I told them I felt cheated standing in the third base coaching box because I wanted to run and slide and get dirty in front of all those people, and that's what we got to do. Tomorrow we got to come back, we got to embrace it. I think the other thing before I turn it over to student athletes is Michael Roth. I mean, you know what? There's a lot of things you can do over the course of a career. Our program, the University of Oklahoma, with our rich tradition and our history, our success that we've had, I still think, as much as we wanted to win, that it's poetic justice for him to have that kind of outing. What he's meant to this program, what he's meant to the last two national championships. We had designs to not let his night be so good, but as a baseball fan and somebody that really loves the game, it was poetic justice. And he's going to tell you that, you know, he wasn't quite on, he was missing an arm side and this, but he was tough. He was really tough when he had to be. And we had runners on, that's what I told Ray. I said he pitched great, and he said, well, you guys had runners on all night long. Well, we did, but he didn't let us have the hit when we needed it. And I thought it worked to his advantage early on when I sent Caleb on a 2-2. I was counting on Michael being really close right there and Mistich being able to move the barrel, and the ball was just too far off. And you know, that's where I thought it worked to his advantage, and we helped him a little bit, but you know, tip your cap. I mean, what a special guy that you guys have had in your program, and again, it's probably the way it should be for him to be able to run off that field the way he did.
Questions for the student athletes? Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you, David.
Yeah, Caleb, what was Michael doing that made him so effective? Was he just, you know, dancing away from you guys in the zone? Was it breaking ball working? What was it?
Like Coach G said, he probably was going to say he didn't really have his best stuff, and it did work to his advantage at times. I'll agree with that. But also at the same time, he had a little deception here and there. Our guys were chasing some pitches out of the zone, and the big thing for us is we weren't getting hits at the right time. Like Coach G just said, Coach Tanner had told him, you guys had guys on all night, but we just didn't get that hit at the right time. I couldn't tell you how many times we had a runner at first and second, or even at third, and we just never came through in the clutch, and that's something we got to work on to be better at tomorrow. But, I mean, just tip your cap to him. He threw a good game, clearly, because we didn't score any runs.
Questions?
Dylan, when you came in the game, what was your thought process? Did you think you were going to pitch tonight?
Coming in tonight, no, I wasn't expecting to, but Coach G told me before the game, be ready whenever, because, I mean, if Jordan goes short, he can start on Monday, and I told him I'm ready whenever. And when I came in, I was just trying to minimize the damage, and that's what I was trying to do.
And Caleb, you guys, you know, did lose, but you've been in this position before, like last weekend. Do you think that you guys are playing with that back to the wall? Do you think you're comfortable with that situation after last week?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've said it, been saying it for a while. You know, our back's been against the wall all year, and we've prevailed for the most part this season. And I don't see why this is any different. And as Coach G said in his opening statement, you know, I mean, what an environment, what a great place and time to be playing right now. I mean, right now we're all having the time of our life. This is fun. You know, we're playing in front of, I don't even know, 10,000 fans maybe, and they're all loud. It's a beautiful ballpark. It's super regionals. You know, this is a lot of fun. So, I mean, here we are again with our back against the wall, and we got to be excited that we get to come out and play again tomorrow and hopefully play good baseball and come away with a win, and let's go to Game 3.
Anything else for the student athletes? Neil?
Phil, I know you were focused on getting outs, but as a fellow lefty, did you watch Roth much, and what was your impression of him just watching the way he went at hitters?
He mixed pitches really well. He kept our guys off balance, and he might have struggled a little bit not hitting the zone, but everything he threw in there, it was working for him. So, I mean, I tip his cap to him, and we just got to come back ready tomorrow and try to get a win.